Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
Yerp.
He's back, baby.
Well, what is the up?
I don't know. It's just 66, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
I feel proud of myself.
Why are you happy? Why are you proud?
I sound funny, but that's okay.
Okay.
I'll that. I sound stuffy. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh.
But I'll be fine.
Been smoking that habish.
I don't think it's me. I don't have a microphone here.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways,
It could be.
or it could be my headphones. Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. Okay. All right. Never mind. It was
You're
my
back.
headphones. It was my headphones.
Excellent.
Headphones.
Whoa.
What was I just gonna say? Oh, I feel proud of myself. I edited and got caught up on all the episodes. All the episodes are set to release,
Yes.
and we'll be completely caught up. And that way, I can get back on the sketch.
For you people out there,
because of school and work, and now I'm back on my sketch.
you can not only listen to us, you can see us. For you. And you.
Real, a lot quicker than I was before. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
So what's up? What's new?
Still dieting, watching
How's that going?
movies. It's all right.
You lost all the weight?
Yeah, 20 some odd pounds.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
You know me, I go
not bad.
hard in the paint.
It's not bad. So did you just stop drinking, period?
No.
Or is it just like
On Fridays.
just Fridays?
Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 shots.
It's blackout, just
4 or 5 shots is not blackout.
for me it would be.
My big thing is calories. I'm not eating so much. And then also,
Yes.
I fast 2 days a week.
That's fun. How long?
2 days.
I mean, we talking? You just go the complete 2 days, or you just don't break it up or anything? Because most people do like 12 hours.
Yeah, that's intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm doing like, so on Sunday I'll stop eating,
Yeah.
and I won't eat again until Tuesday.
What's the workout regimen looking like?
Just kind of normal split.
Have you got that bag set up yet? So you can go, pop.
No, I gotta finish up the garage.
Oh, okay.
I have a bunch of boxes I need to cut up.
I hear that.
And get thrown out. I just gotta make my way to the dump.
Yeah.
But I'll do it. I'll do it. This weekend, bro, I went a rabbit hole.
What'd you
Like
do?
on Saturday, for some reason, I went down a car detailing rabbit hole.
Jesus Christ.
I
So you just started cleaning like a motherfucker over there?
No, like
Oh.
watching videos.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, that sounds fun. I spent
Uh-huh.
a grip on just buying car detailing shit.
That's what I'm saying. You just
Shampoos.
started cleaning and shit.
I didn't, because I'm still waiting on it in the mail. And then it's gonna get here. But like, I don't want to do this shit now.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. You're
Like,
gonna be
like, it was
so
like-
inspired, and then all of a sudden, just
It was like I needed
nah.
to do it right then and there.
Yeah.
And since I haven't, I don't know. And then
Yeah.
we need a PC. I need a better PC. Well, all I have is my laptop. That's what I edit on, is my laptop.
Yep. That.
But I need a PC. And so I've been meaning to build a PC, so I went and got a PC build. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm like the best person with computers, but
Right.
I know enough.
Yeah.
I always like to say I know a little bit about everything,
Yeah. That's not.
but like I'm not an expert in anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
except like parking cars.
Like a jack of all trades.
Yeah, but a
Yeah.
master of none. So,
Yes. Yes.
Well, isn't that saying wrong? It's like they say it's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. It's still better than a master of one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so like that. It's misquoted. 'Cause a lot of people say, oh, it's better to be a master of one thing than know a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
things.
wrong.
But the quote is like, no, it's better to know a lot of things than know
Hell
just
yeah.
one thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be. I'm not going crazy. Like I don't like it. We might try to upgrade the video to 4K to do a 4K camera, and we're still working on the setup. I know we
You know
keep
what
saying
that
it, but
means.
it's been.
I might have to really get into shape because I can't be super slob over here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to finish up
4K.
getting the lights and everything.
Good
Finish up setting things
Lord.
up. But the thing is, like, it's just getting there. You know
Yeah,
what
of
I'm saying?
course.
Like so, like the PC. Like I'm not doing crazy. Like worst case, like our best case, we do like the 4K. Our videos are like 40 to hour minute long.
Yeah.
40 to an hour long, and so like a decent size, like a mid-level PC will handle that just fine.
Yeah, I mean you gotta figure most of our episodes aren't longer than an hour.
No,
usually,
none of
so.
them, almost none of them are.
Yeah.
But so it's good. I mean, damn, I didn't realize how much fucking a GPU is fucking insane. I remember people talking about it. Yeah. I remember people talking about it like during the pandemic. Like, it's crazy. Everything's super inflated and da-da-da. I was like, who gives a shit? Now I'm looking at
You're like,
one, I'm like,
man, I give a shit now.
well, they've come down. Everyone's like, oh, they've come down. But still, I'm like, yo, it's more expensive than the CPU.
Yeah, well, especially with these tariffs that are coming. You're getting the shit from overseas.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's going to be expensive. Because that's why it's like, because Nintendo's doing the Switch 2 soon, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about it. They're saying, like, to get these from China to here, where they're being made, they're going to, like, we got to figure out some other shit because they've got tariffs from the shipments from
all
there.
that's going to happen is they're going to get imported to countries that don't have the tariffs. And
exactly.
They're going to be routed through. So
and they already
add a couple extra bucks.
Roundabouts.
Yeah, it's roundabouts. Anyways, that was my weekend.
Nice.
What you did?
You know what? I went to Gordon's Kitchen in the Silver Legacy. Me and the wife did last week.
Okay. Not Hell's Kitchen, but Gordon's?
Yes. I got the
you got the filet mignon or the
beef welly.
I've had it.
I got the welly.
It's good.
It's pretty damn good.
You know what I tell people it tastes like?
What's that?
I'm like, it tastes like prime rib with puff pastry.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It's not crazy different.
Essentially.
Yeah, it's not crazy different. It's good though. It's expensive though.
$70 is what I pay for it.
Yeah, for your meal.
Yes.
Not with
no,
Tara.
just for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we got way more food than that.
Yeah, you guys got appies.
Yep.
You got desserts. You got cocktails. You got dessert. You get a dessert.
So here's the thing. So we got there and we started out with we got the rolls with the butter.
Okay.
We got the sliders.
Okay.
Sliders were delicious. Pork sliders.
All right.
We went into a Caesar salad.
Okay. You split it.
Yeah, we had to split that, and then we both got 2 mocktails each.
Mocktails?
Yeah, we don't drink because you know how Terry is. With everything that happened to Mom and everything, she will not let either one of us be.
Whatever.
Yeah,
that's on her.
Yeah. So
mocktails, so basically sodas.
Yeah.
And then you had no desserts.
And so
you had the beef Wellington. She had the
chicken Milanese.
Okay, and then you had sides or no sides?
No, we just had what came with it.
You didn't do no upgraded mac and cheese, no baked potato, none of that shit.
They didn't even offer baked potato.
There's baked potato option.
Whoa, no, there's no.
It's on the side.
Well, no, I'm saying there's differences between Hell's Kitchen and
no, I've been
Gordon's
there. I've
Kitchen.
been to both.
Have you? Okay, well, they didn't offer us any sides. They said they chose. No,
you don't get offered. You have to buy the sides separate.
Right, so it's like a different meal.
Yeah, so you have to be like, I want the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I want the scallop. I want the broccoli. I want the green beans. Whatever. You have to order that separate. It just comes with the mashed potato, and it's a mashed potato. It's a potato puree. It's not even.
Well, the puree was with the welly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you get like 2 carrots.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that got me was I wanted to really try the what's the rice?
Risotto.
Yeah, they didn't have it. It's not even on the damn menu.
You gotta go up to Hell's Kitchen, dog.
I know, that's bullshit. But
it's good though. The lobster risotto is delicious.
Yeah, I wanted to try it because we were going all out. We didn't care how much it cost. And
well, you like grits?
I do.
Yeah, it's like grits.
Yeah. The other thing was, so we celebrating Tara's birthday.
All right.
And we told him that. And so they brought her,
you like a little cake or some shit.
They gave her the sticky toffee pudding with
that shit's delicious
with some ice cream.
I fucked up sticky toffee. I didn't even know I liked sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah,
and then I got it over at Hell's Kitchen. I was like,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, suck my fingers from the back.
That's right. Just slap it. But
well, enough of our fucking weekends and shit. All right, let's jump right into the podcast. That was a long fucking intro.
That was.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time.
Trey wants to the trailers.
Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
It's time for the trailers, Trey.
Sit your ass down.
It's time for the trailers, Trey.
All right, first things first. I'm just gonna get to some of the boom.
Yep, here we go. Hey, rapid fire, and watch me just shut on your shit. All right, let me just hold on. I'm just go to the next screen here.
Go ahead. Get it ready.
See here. We want the bruh and fart. Got it. Go ahead.
All right, so I had the full-length trailer for Minecraft. Hit it.
Oh, sorry.
There it is. All right. So that's coming out April 14th. Next, we had a longer trailer for The Death of a Unicorn. This is coming out March 28th. It's got Jenny Ortega and Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence. It's kind of like Wes Anderson,
Yeah, it's-
AW24.
Yeah, it's A24, and
but it's like
a comedy kind of dramedy.
Dark comedy dramedy. It's like that
Yeah.
best friend or friend of me or whatever that's
yes,
coming
yeah,
out. It's like
Frenemies,
that where it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, so they find a unicorn in the forest. It's hurt. They take it back, and they find out it can like heal stuff and do different things. So it seems like they're like gonna like take it apart, and so another unicorn comes there and tries to like kill them or some shit.
All right, I'll see.
It
how
seems
goes.
weird.
All right.
All right, next up we have The Surfer. This is Nicolas Cage's new. It might be. It looks kind of weird. It's like him and his son go to. They're in Australia and they're back.
This motherfucker will just do anything.
I mean, whatever. He does weird indie films, and some of them tend to be pretty good. Like Pig. Pig was pretty good.
I don't know why people like Long Legs so much. That movie was weird.
It was weird. All right, that's coming out in the spring. Next up, we have Sacramento. This is starring Michael Cera, Michael Angara, Kristen Stewart, and Maya Erickson. They're saying it's like the 30-year-old version of Superbad. It's supposed to be funny like that. We'll see. It looks interesting. How about and so the next one is Another Simple Favor. It's coming out on Prime in May.
It's like they're doing a sequel
A
to that
sequel.
movie. Oh,
Hit it. All right.
who's watching that?
Somebody is.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ! People are.
You know what? You know who's watching it? The people that care about this Blake Lively bullshit that's going on.
They're gonna put. Oh, I want to see how bad the movie's gonna be.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Next up, we have it's a movie called, or it's a TV series called Havoc. This is coming out April 25th on Netflix. It's Tom Hardy as like an agent. It's like an action suspense series.
You said Havoc.
Havoc. Yep.
It's not the Ryan Johnson or Guy Pearce one, is it?
No. This is new.
Guy Ritchie. I'm thinking Guy Ritchie because he's coming out. I guess there's going to be a new mobster. He's going to do another mobster movie with
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Isn't he to do the one where he was
Pierce
like playing his
Brosnan.
brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know me.
Yeah. You. Like
I'm
Guy Ritchie.
a Guy Ritchie dick rider.
I've had one Guy Ritchie movie I've enjoyed.
Dick rider. All right, next.
All right, next up, I have a Control Freak. This is Kelly Maury Tran. This is coming out on Hulu in March.
Hurler.
Yes.
Hurler. With arms wide open.
All right. The next one is The World Will Tremble. This is about
Hey. Yo mama's so fat.
yeah,
The world be trembling.
exactly. All right, so it's about two Jews in concentration camps. I got you, Brennan. Got you.
Shit.
It's they
All right. Fair enough.
they escape,
Fair enough.
they escape a concentration camp and they're telling the world what's going
Well,
on.
what are they concentrated on?
Camping.
Did they get some good concentration?
Yeah. Well, we're not going to make too much of this because I'm not getting canceled. So
Oh, they don't. Never mind.
yeah. So next up is this is Freaky Tales. This is an anthology.
Hey, yo.
This is starring Pedro Pascal.
Sounds good to me.
It's an 80s anthology.
Like a horror anthology?
No, it's like he's like a what you call those guys with the slick back hair?
Italians?
No, the ones that you like the leather jackets and all that back in the day.
Italians?
No.
Greasers?
Yeah. He's like a greaser, and so
Go grease light.
That's it.
Go grease light and go.
all right. So for the kids, I got
Hey, real quick before you say that. This is a weird pause right there.
okay.
Have you noticed there ain't shit for kids coming out in a minute?
Well, that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying though.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's because of all the Pixar and Disney bombs over the last like year and a half or so?
No, they're waiting for kids to get out in the summertime. Everything's coming.
You think
out in
so?
the summer. Yeah.
All right. I was just like, I mean, because you had Wild Robot,
Yeah. You got
Sonic 3, but that's like kid, young adult, still kind of old.
Elio, you got Lilo.
No, I'm just saying though, but like, just it's been like a dry spell.
Oh yeah, for
of
sure.
like
For sure.
since like December of like, ain't really shit
Yeah.
came out. All right, go ahead.
All right, next up, The Day the Earth Blew Up. This is a Looney Tunes movie
Oh, I saw the preview for that.
coming out March 14th.
All right, we'll see.
All right, so
It's animated.
Yep. Yeah, that's soon.
Yeah.
Then I
See if they do a good job. What was that live? Looney Tunes back live in action or back in
Back
action?
in Action, I think.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was like Robert Rabbit type joint. So we'll see.
Yep. Next
But
up.
this is fully animated though.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Next up is Batman Ninja versus the Yukaza League. This is if you watch Batman Ninja, the other one, you kind of get what we're going for.
You know what?
The anime.
I wasn't really a big fan of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was just wasn't.
They're in giant
What
mechs fighting at the end. And
Yeah, that was.
what
I was just
the
like, it kind of. To me, it didn't come off as Batman. It's just like we're gonna put this dude. It's gonna be a ninja in a bat suit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just didn't come off Batman.
Well, so the next one is that they're going to. There's something that happens with time travel, and it ends up making it where that all the Justice League disappears, and they become Yukaza. How do you say it?
I don't know.
The Japanese gangsters.
Yeah,
Yukaza.
Yukaza.
Yeah. They become Yukaza families.
Yukaza.
Yes, and so they're gonna fight it. Next up, I have American Manhunt. Osama bin Laden. This is coming out March the 10th. If you like any of the other American Manhunt stuff, it's pretty interesting. You get to see the. That's me.
All right.
All
right, Trey. Be professional. This is a professional podcast.
Barely.
Professional podcast.
There you go. Silent mode's on now.
Professional.
We're goddamn professionals here.
Damn it.
God damn it. You know what Joe Rogan usually says? He goes, "Is that your phone? Is your phone going off?"
Jamie. Pull your dick out. Pull your dick out right now, Jamie.
Yeah,
Pull your dick out.
Hey, is that your phone?
Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. This is bullshit.
All right. So the big one, the one that just got announced, Shrek 5.
Who gives a shit?
Christmas 2026.
But hey,
Full cast.
I think I broke this.
Zendaya is the
That's
daughter.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, they were doing like a Zendaya type joint. That's cool. I like Zendaya.
Yeah, she's the daughter.
I like Zendaya. I
So
like
that should be
Zendaya.
fun.
I like Zendaya for a lot of
I mean, I'm just glad that they got the full cast back together.
I like Zendaya for a lot of reasons.
I mean, she does look good in the sand.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
oh, that's supposed to be.
She was in Dune.
Okay, well, hey, Trey, whatever. Hey, try to save yourself all you want.
She could
looks good in sand.
she could take some webs if you know what I'm saying.
Whatever. You gross. You disgusted me.
She's Spider-Man's girlfriend.
No fucking don't.
You gotta
No
explain that.
fucking duh, idiot.
All right, all right.
You guys get the joke? I made the joke about the Spider-Man. His web, he came in her. Everybody. Hey, that guy's a fucking nerd. I can't handle my uncle. Never mind. I shouldn't say that.
Wow. You're gonna
Look, if you're struggling with alcohol addiction, you should see a counselor. Call 1-800-ALCOHOL. See a friend. But like, don't make a whole fucking non-alcoholic beer. And I couldn't handle it. Hey, grow up.
Get drunk. Jesus Christ.
I don't know who this is.
Anyways, all right. So we're moving on. Let's go.
I'm moving on up
That was quick, Brandon.
to the east side.
Okay. Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Huh?
Yay.
Yay.
All right. What you got? You better have like 85 TV shows.
Hey, dude, no, make a song.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Make a sad song and make it. I'm just kidding. All right, so this week these last 2 weeks we had season 3 of Reacher on Amazon Prime. Alan Richardson. Shut up, Trey. I'm talking about good TV.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So season 1,
Yes.
season 2,
Yes.
season 3.
Okay, we're back.
What is happening?
You're getting blown up over there.
This is like the worst. Yeah. Well, unless there's some type of dental emergency,
Yeah.
they'll leave a voice.
I'm sure they will. And they're like, "Oh, your daughter's teeth are falling out."
Yeah, go ahead, Trey. Talk.
Perfect.
Reacher's great. No, it's good. It's so far. It's better. It's back to like primarily him and not like him and like one or two people. It's not like him and a team and all this other. It got too much in season 2 and it missed kind of like the whole thing of him being like a badass and a detective, like no nonsense. So far it's been really good. I am 3 episodes in and it's still a weekly thing, so it's hard for me to keep up.
I legit thought you were about to just throw up on the mic.
But Amazon, it's back to the first season kind of good vibes where he's like a badass. So yeah, give it a go.
Yeah,
Amazon Prime.
He's gonna play Batman. All right, moving on. So I watched American Murder, Gabby Petito. This happened in like the last like a couple years ago, and she and her boyfriend went off in a Sprinter van, and she was trying to make a blog, and she had some issues with her boyfriend, and she ends up not coming back with her boyfriend, and they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. He goes to her parents' house, the guy does, and then he disappears, and they never really, they don't even understand what really happened as far as them two. She has a story where she apparently got hurt, and he says that she was gonna die, and so she helped her die, and but it looks like he strangled her ass out in the forest and tried to make it look like he didn't, it was like out of self-defense or something. It's crazy. He goes to his parents' house and they like let him stay there for a few days. I'm pretty sure he told the parents that he killed her, and the parents just like they lawyered up real quick, and then they wouldn't tell anybody, and they weren't even in the documentary. This was like 4 episodes long. It was crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to get. How did that end? Did they ever get the parents on that stuff?
No, the parents said the parents refused to be in it.
I know, but did they ever get charged?
No,
I know they were trying to charge them
because they lawyered up
with. I know. Just because you lawyered up, you're charged and convicted.
Yeah, they didn't get charged.
They didn't get charged at all. That's crazy.
Nope.
Because they fucking knew.
No, they knew.
Because they were almost certain that he was at their spot for like a few.
It was 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, almost like a week.
Yeah, and then he took off, and they conveniently knew where he was going.
Yeah, the shitty part. Here's the shitty part.
And he killed himself.
Yeah, with both though.
Yeah,
it sucks when people are stuck in toxic relationships like that. Because I've seen the video of the everyone's seen that video of when he called the police on her, and it definitely seemed like it was both like definitely not victim blaming. Like violence is never okay.
Yeah, you don't hit your lady,
but from either side.
Yeah.
From either side.
Yeah.
And they were obviously in a very toxic relationship.
Of course.
And this is what happened. I mean, I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm just saying, though, it just sucks. It just sucks when you, as an outsider, you can be like, yo, this isn't going anywhere good.
Right.
This is only going to lead to somewhere.
It was so funny because I was watching it with Tara. And Tara, she deals with, criminals every day because of her work. Right. Well, so she's looking at this. She's watching this. She's watching the cops. And she's like, look. If she assaulted him as he said she said she did, she should have been in jail. Yeah,
it's a domestic situation.
Yep.
So generally in the domestic situations, it's someone's going to jail.
Well, she said like those cops were way too lenient, and they're part of the problem.
They're part of the. And again, we will both press violence is never okay.
Yeah, not at all.
Either side.
Yeah,
But also, I think one of the problems that happens in these toxic relationships is when there's still a lot of police, and there's still this like mentality of like, hey, if a girl hits you, just butch up, with it, butch up, and you should never hit the girl back, which I believe. First of all, violence isn't okay from either side, right. But the law should work and it's supposed to work both ways. Where if he would have said she hit me, here's the marks, and she admits to I slapped him, put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail for domestic battery.
That's how it should be. It doesn't go that way most of the time.
9 times out of 10, they're like, well, do you really? The guy doesn't want to deal with like saying I press charges on my old lady.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but it's just if you get to that point where you guys are putting hands on each other.
Yeah.
It's done. It's never ended well when whatever, the guy to the girl or the girl to the guy.
Yeah.
It's not those people aren't getting married and living happy ever
No,
after.
not at all.
Never.
Right.
It just doesn't happen.
Right.
You can come back from a lot of stuff, but hitting each other.
Yeah.
Once you cross that bridge, you've crossed the bridge.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean, it's wild
It fucking sucks.
You're watching the video and the two cops are talking to each other, and you see the one guy who originally stopped them. He's like, oh, she's like 180 or like maybe 120 pounds soaking wet, and she's not really
I don't think it really did damage.
or endangers him. He's not in any kind of danger. And I'm like, that's not the point.
Right.
The point is that they physically harmed
Each other,
and somebody needs to go to jail.
Because if you look at it,
Yeah.
if she hit him again and he defended herself,
Yeah.
which technically per law is okay,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have believed a word she said.
Yeah.
Because a guy hits a girl, it's still. I mean, the facts are the facts.
Right.
You're gonna do a lot more damage than the other way around.
Right.
And it's just like, it's again. I will say this. It's never okay.
Yeah,
don't put your hands on anybody.
Don't fight nobody.
It's just stupid. Once you're an adult.
Yeah.
Kids will be kids.
Yeah.
But once you're an adult, grow the fuck up.
Use your words.
Use your words.
Yeah.
If you're so dumb that you can't keep up with people's verbal attacks, that's on you.
Right.
Anyways,
But
it was intriguing how it was shot.
It was well shot, and it was interesting because I guess I didn't pay attention when this was happening. My wife already knew everything.
Yeah.
She's
It was like a pretty big.
Yeah, she followed it in the news and everything, but
Because
I had no idea.
It was like the first TikTok drama couple.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I thought it was shot well. I mean, it was interesting to see the perspectives of like her family and the dynamic they had, and her kind of needing him and him being in control of her. It just seemed like it was,
It's a bad spot.
it was a bad spot.
Sucks.
And how it ended was unfortunate.
Yeah, terrible. Condolences to her
but
family.
shot well. And if you enjoy these kind of like
the mystery,
murder mystery kind of
background on these big high profile cases.
yep, I would definitely recommend it.
You know what? And I didn't watch the full thing. And I think I will. Go ahead.
It was on Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I've apparently. I really want to watch the O.J. Simpson documentary.
I'm talking about it.
Okay, because that looks good. It came up on my TikTok, and I was like, I didn't know all these. I thought it was literally just circumstantial,
Nope,
gloved
nope.
in. Can I fucking finish, bitch? circumstantial, gloved in fit.
Yeah.
Case over.
Uh-uh.
But I was watching all the I get to the thing I watch one and then I'll go to the page and then I'll just start basically watching the show on TikTok. You do that shit?
No.
No. And I'll just start watching the show.
I don't have TikTok.
Literally, I'll just start I'll watch the 10-minute, the 2-3 minute clip, and I'm like, all right, to the next one. And basically, people
So you
just
watched half of it.
yeah, pretty much the whole. And it was it's cops putting evidence in their trunks and leaving overnight, mishandling this, putting prints on this. Oh, I dropped that there. I don't know. Covering the body up with a blanket that was just randomly in the room.
It was a bed sheet.
Right. That was just they just put it on the body and they're like, well, his hairs were on it. I was like, yeah, but he slept in that bed. I'm like, I didn't know any of this shit. I'm like, regardless if he did or didn't do it, most likely did it.
All right.
Most likely did
Guess
it.
we're going into this because that's.
Well, fuck it. Let's do it.
So
most likely the motherfucker did it. Most likely.
either he did it or he paid someone to.
Right.
It's crazy because
But also somebody else died too. Let's not get that.
Yeah,
that's one of the things. There's the guy
Two
who
people
she was.
Simpson and
It was like a waiter dude or some shit like that, right?
Well, it was the guy that was
he was sleeping with her.
Well, no, he was living in their guest house.
Okay.
Yes.
But they think there was a thing, right? That's why I thought it was
I don't.
he suspected there was a thing. No,
I think it was just a friend.
Oh, I thought he suspected a thing.
And so I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that happens in this.
All right. Anyways,
it was the perfect storm of things that could have happened. There was the
cops-
Rodney King stuff that
Right.
happened right before, and the cops didn't get
get in trouble, and
at
they're like,
all. And so they thought, this is our guy. We got to get justice.
Yeah.
And so and there was mishandling of, like you said,
A lot
the
of
evidence.
evidence.
The guy who collected the evidence, he grabbed one of the envelopes with blood on it with his bare hands, which I'm like, that's just
so
stupid.
there's a bunch of kerfuffle. They probably could have got him if they weren't so inept.
Yeah, I mean,
It was probably one of those cases where it was the turning tide of hey, we're moving into the 20th century.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be doing shit. Everything that you say and do is going to be on television,
Yeah.
and this is a whole high profile case.
this was the first one where the trial you could watch on TV.
Yeah, and people it's not hey, I could just hey, yeah, I fucked up, but honestly, we all know. It's like, it don't work like that no more.
You know what the biggest thing about this whole thing was?
What's that?
The main cop that showed up on the scene first, if he wouldn't have lied on the stand, then they might have got it.
And he had to end up pleading the fifth.
Yes.
Yep.
Because he told one of the lawyers that he had never said the N-word before.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I've never said it, never said it to anybody, never been racist towards anything. And then they had videotapes of him blatantly saying it. Mm-hmm. And they're like, okay, if you can lie about that, you can lie about anything.
Yep.
And then you're basically no good to us.
Once you say I've never done it,
yep.
Then you're done.
Yeah. So that guy, and he was the main guy. He was the guy that showed up on the scene first.
That's why you hear a lot of cops and a lot of people say, not to my recollection. Because then you're not saying I never did it. You're just saying to my memory I haven't done it. Yeah. And then when you see like, oh, I didn't remember doing that.
Yeah.
And that's why you see like a lot of senators and people when they get on the stand, they say, to my recollection, I do not recall, because then that's just their way of saying I may have. I don't fucking know. Well,
so the show, I believe it's 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And it's American Manhunt, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. O.J. Simpson played by?
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then there's the...
This isn't the...
I'm saying then there's the Fox one, that was the Cuba Jr. one.
Yeah.
That you can watch. It's essentially the same shit.
It is.
It's just dramatized a little bit more.
But if you like the Hulu one, it's they get way into the trial. You get to see a lot of the evidence. You get to see a lot of stuff.
They go into a little bit more of the factual type of deal.
Yeah, it's really well shot. Catch it on Hulu.
Cool. I watched. So since Daredevil's coming out this week,
yes, sir.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
let's be honest here.
Okay.
I watched season 1.
Yes.
I watched Jessica Jones season 1.
Uh-huh.
I watched 2 episodes of what's Dragon Fist?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. I watched 2 episodes of the guy who can't be penetrated.
Power
Me
Man.
Me neither. No, that's not Power Man. What's his name? From the Defenders. He's not Power Man.
Power Man and Iron Fist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't be reading comic books, nerd. Nah. And so I watched like 1 episode or 2 episodes of that, and then I watched all the Punisher stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't remember. And then I was like, oh, you should go watch the season. It's like, watch this in this order and then watch the film. I'm like, oh shit. So I've been going back and rewatching all of it. So that's like side little thing. I've been just refreshing myself, because I don't remember anything. I don't remember. I'm watching season 1. I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit. Like, I remember bits and parts, like the door, like the head getting smashed in with the door.
Yeah.
Certain little things, sticks, stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I remember the big, but I'm like, I don't remember any of this side shit.
Right.
So I've been getting after that. But I watched Day Zero on Netflix.
Okay, is it good?
This is Robert De Niro.
It's the president, right?
Ex-president.
Yeah.
It sets place. It basically starts off with someone is able to take down the complete grid, communications, power, internet, everything.
Okay.
For I think it's like a minute or 5, some like a minute. I think it's like a minute.
All right.
And they're calling it the Day Zero exploit, and where they're in every single computer, blah 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 blah, and they're basically trying to figure out. And there's this like weird thing with Robert De Niro's memory. It's like an espionage, like who done it, who's part of it, conspiracy show. So
is it a show or a movie?
It's a show.
It's
a show. It's like 6 episodes.
Okay, that's not bad.
I think like that. Each episode's like 50 minutes or so.
Oh shit! All right.
It's okay. All right, you know what I mean. Robert does a pretty decent job, which you kind of expect.
Right.
There's a couple other good actors and actresses in it. I think the issue with this, and I think the acting in this show is good.
Right.
I think the issue is the storyline. I think that they had a good idea of like, hey, what if someone could take everything offline and they got to find these hackers? And it kind of talks about, it does like all these like, this guy's like a right wing, like people, that's like a Joe Rogan character, or that's like a Tucker Carlson character.
Okay, so a little take on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, this and that, and they kind of do like the whole, like the country's divided and this blah, blah, blah.
Right.
The issue is you have to, it's one of those things, and we talked about it before. It's one of those, you have to stick the landing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you build it. You have like this like main plot, and then you have this like subplot, and you're building up these things.
Right.
And so you have, you're intrigued because you want to see how they wrap it up, or kind of like each episode you get to find one thing, but it has like these 2 other questions.
Right.
And so you get to the point where they have to start answering all these questions, and you're like, okay, what creative way are they going to do it?
Right.
and they basically just go fucking straight down the arrow, like, oh well, it's just they found an exploit virus on your social medias, and that infects all the phones if you download social media on this one social media app.
That's it.
And it's like, that's it. They're like, yeah, it's basically you just got to delete it and remove it. And I was like, and then there's like other like weird one where it's like they have like this like mind altering sound thing.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, are they or aren't they using it? Is he going crazy? Does he have dementia? And like the whole thing is like leading up to that, and they don't really answer it.
Oh, they leave it up to you, kind of.
You're just like, oh well, is it guilt from his kid dying? I'm just saying, like, it's good in the sense of like the acting's good and like shot well, and like the quality is good.
Okay.
It's just it didn't stick the landing.
The plot didn't work out.
It didn't stick the landing.
Okay.
It was like me.
Okay.
Me.
All right. 0 day.
0 day.
Watch it on Netflix. All right. Next up, we're watching from season 3.
I didn't get that far yet. Is it good?
I would tell it's so depressing watching this show.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. It feels like the show is always like giving you. It's kind of like Lost. They're giving you more questions and no answers.
Yeah.
And it's like
every turn you're like, you answer it. They're like, yeah, but that's just the surface of it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like
that's just a symptom of this.
Like,
and you're like, okay, well, the fuck is it?
Yeah, it's it's really starting to feel like that. It's feeling like we're gonna get through another whole season, and they're not gonna tell
really
us
tell
anything.
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is right now.
I think they're in hell.
Purgatory, hell type thing. Here's the thing, though. Again, yeah. But here's the thing, Trey.
What's up?
It's the Lost. It's the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's those shows where they found a niche of people like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
What the fuck else are you watching on MGM Plus?
Nothing. And they've already said it is the most watched show on their app.
Because name one other fucking thing on there. It's just old movies, and I'm sure they have some other shit.
007 bullshit.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? But it's just like, that's the problem though. Is like they're scared just to let it end.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna come to the end of this, and this is how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
And it's gonna end in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
The UK does it all the fucking time. They're like, hey, this is 3 seasons, and we're done.
Yep.
We're done.
Yep. Well,
they just scared. They're just scared. They're like, this is it. If we can't find another niche before this is up, because that's the thing. You wanna like Apple, where like as a season of something's ending,
right?
They throw out something else to be like, oh,
yeah, you got to take the next spot.
yes, subservience, the target, prime target, things like that. Like we're bringing it. So I think that's what it is.
So we're getting a season 4. They start filming this year. We don't know when it's coming out. It's sometime 2026, and they said it could be early or late. So it might be almost 2027.
I'm gonna watch it, but it makes me like not want to watch it because you're just like, well, I'm gonna watch a whole nother season. Is it gonna live up to what I need it to be? You know what I mean?
The show is still good. It is a good show. It's just
it's an interesting
the acting
watch.
is fantastic.
You just want it. You're like, hey,
but I want some answers. Give me some.
3 seasons in, like answer all my questions and maybe start something else.
Yeah.
Like from City 2.
So I mean,
you go to a new city, new cast of characters. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I have 3 episodes left in this season. I've read that the directors in them said that by the end of the season, we figure out why they're there, why everybody's there, because there's a reason. Yeah, but it says that he doesn't know, or it doesn't explain to you now how they're going to get out. How do you leave?
All right.
I mean, you watched season 2, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw the girl she left the place.
And she woke up in the hospital.
Yeah. That's the end. Spoilers, just one little spoil. She goes back.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's a Lost thing. I was trying to explain to the wife that in Lost, they left. They left. Some of the people leave the island and they go back. They go back to the island because they can't handle regular life anymore. And you find out the island's purgatory. It's hell, essentially. I don't know. Now we'll see. I mean, it's still good, but yeah, you can watch that on MGM or Amazon. You got anything else? I got like a bunch more.
On TV?
Yes.
No, I'm TV'd out, dog. That's all you.
All right, I'm gonna real quick. We finished this season of Harley Quinn. It's been really good. The comedy still hits. The big thing in this season was Brainiac. And so if you're enjoying that, keep on watching that. HBO Max.
Brainiacs.
Next up, I watched the entire season of Running Point with Kate Hudson on Netflix.
Oh, it's like fucking
10 episodes.
No,
Really good.
was it good?
Really good.
It's like a comedy.
Yeah. Yes. It's basically the Lakers.
Right, without saying it, so like
yeah.
so see Genie Bus, and he's like
So he's got 3 brothers. You find one of the brothers that is running as president of basketball operations is a cokehead. He goes into rehab, and so he makes his sister the new president. And the 2 other brothers don't like it. They're always trying to find ways to get her out of the position. It's it's a back and forth between the players and the front office of the team. And, they kind of make it work by the end. But spoilers, we're probably going to get a season 2 because at the very end, the cokehead brother shows back up and he says, I'm taking it over again. So we're going to see the struggle between the Jenny Bus character and the brother who was in rehab. All right. That was 10 episodes. That was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Next up, the newest episode of Shifting Gears came out on last week. That's the Tim Allen.
They already have another season?
What? No, it's still going.
Oh, you said.
I said new episode.
Oh, I thought you said a new season. I was like, yo,
yeah,
that was quick.
It's Kat Jennings and Tim Allen and Sean William Scott. The show's really good still. This one we had to deal with her teaching her kids about sex essentially, and then the Tim Allen character. So there's a dance studio across the street from their auto shop, and they were arguing with the lady who owns the dance studio about a picnic table because they didn't want to take space up. It's the grumpy old man versus the owner of the studio, Willie Wellante, and I feel like that's going to be one of the things where we start to see he's going to have a relationship with the chick that owns the dance studio.
Don't have a snooze.
All right, and next up I have
just trying to find my sleepy one.
Excellent.
Here.
Last thing I have that watch TV wise is I watched a couple more episodes of Invincible on. I'm watching season 2.
I'm trying to get caught up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up. It's really good. The Alan the Alien episode is really really great. Seth Rogen.
He's way more in season 3.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Because I know
it's getting good because it's getting into like lore type. It's not just like here's all the shit you don't give a shit about.
Right.
He just changed suits.
The blue one.
He's onto the
blue suit.
The black and blue.
Blue and black. Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't have the yellow no more.
Yep. I have the whole series right over there.
Yeah, the whole series.
Yep.
You got the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Where that?
All 10 volumes.
I know I bought a few of them bitches.
Yep. You probably did.
I bought a few of them bitches.
But yeah. So the animation's still really great.
Image Comic still doing shit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They bought out or no?
No. Nope. They're still their own thing. Yep.
INDEPENT. You know what I mean? I got my own comic, my own heroes.
Yes.
3 villains, back page, and I'm still selling.
So I did 7 TV shows this week. So all right, that's it, guys. That's all I got TV wise. Just moving right along, baby.
It's a movie. It's a premiere. It's a movie premiere.
It's a movie premiere, Trey.
I'll be honest with you. I ain't going to theaters. There ain't shit there right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I saw 2 movies in the theaters.
I was looking at
so
what
I burnt out. I had to knock out a bunch of classes, and I had 5 days to do it.
Yeah.
And I burnt myself out, and I needed to let my brain just mush.
Yeah.
And so I went and watched. I watched a couple movies. I was my phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, what just found?
Stupid boy. You're a stupid boy. All
right.
All right. First one.
You want me to do mine because mine aren't in theater?
Yeah, you watched yours on HBO.
I got 2 of them
on HBO.
One.
Both on HBO.
No, I watched one.
I watched Elevation.
I did watch Elevation.
I know you. I watched that shit too. Anthony Mackie
and Marina Baccaria.
Who gives a fuck?
She's hot. What are you talking about?
Is she?
The chick from Deadpool?
Yeah. The ones that's like she a drunkie. Okay, I was like, what the fuck
she's a smoke show.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say she
was smoking hot in Deadpool.
I don't know. She'd say it's smoking. All right, the fucking review the movie, dumb.
All right, so I mean, without giving a lot in the morning, they don't give you a lot of explanation in the beginning. It's just bugs come out of the ground, and when we get past 8,000 feet, they won't come to us. So we live above that, and we have to go back and forth and try to get supplies, and don't let the bugs kill us. That's
don't say bugs. They're like
they call them bugs.
They call them bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they called them scorpions.
No, they call them bugs. I mean, are we spoiling it?
It's on HBO. They can watch this bitch at any time. That's on them.
They're robots.
Yeah. All right.
They're alien robots.
So they do the thing that they do the thing like they do in this type of survival type horror.
Yeah.
Like in Quiet Place. I'm just trying to think of a few other ones. Where it's like, if it wasn't for this for this ex machina,
Yeah.
which is his kid has this lung thing where he has to have this certain medicine, there'd be no reason to leave. There'd be no reason because they go down to get supplies.
They need supplies,
but they do it all the time though.
Right.
But they don't go as far as where he goes.
Right.
But they do because
he
needs
needs batteries.
the medicine and the battery or whatever for his lung thing.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason they go.
Yeah.
So without that, there'd been no reason.
Yeah. So I mean,
so it's like that thing where you just gotta. I'm not saying it's annoying, but it is like. You know what I mean? It's like, again, like have a better reason. Just be like, hey, we can't live here forever.
Yeah.
Because eventually shit run out.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, they don't
Just say that.
There's a couple things. So, they by the end of the movie, they still don't know.
You get this
why.
sense of urgency.
They still don't understand why they won't go above 8,000 feet. They still don't understand. They never explain that. And they
do.
Well, they even acknowledge.
They do. They do it. What the fuck? Did
They
you not
don't?
watch the? Yes, they do.
What was the
Yes,
explanation?
they
Then
do.
tell me.
They say because they have that they probably they don't say this is why. They say they probably are coded not to go because machines run optimally at this elevation. They say that.
Oh, I remember that at all.
He's like, oh, it's probably programmed that they can't go higher than this. They don't really, so they don't say why.
Yeah.
But it's probably like, you just would assume that it's some type of because they're robots from aliens.
It didn't really make a goddamn sense.
You see an alien come and then
I would have
Shit.
rather it been like that the aliens were under the ground.
underground fucking Earth people have been
Yeah.
sick. I love it when they're like, because they did that kind of with
Planet of the Apes.
Day After Tomorrow or Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
Remember, it was aliens,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, but they came from out of Earth, but it's like, oh, because it was a spaceship that crashed.
Yeah.
And then global warming. You're like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And this was like, it should have been like, they live in the lava.
Yeah, that'd have been dope.
They come up
Like lava people?
Like, hey, it's warming up this bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, we about to eat y'all more.
Yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing. Anthony Mackie's better than this and than he was in Captain America.
A priest. I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say, first of all, other than Anthony Mackie,
Oh, everybody's garbage. Yeah, everybody's
even the girl
trash.
from Deadpool, I was like,
Yeah.
this bitch sucks.
Yeah, she's not great in this.
But Anthony Mackie,
He's good in this.
I was like, this motherfucker kills it.
Yeah, he's really
I was
good
like,
in this.
damn, why could he have been this like stoic and shit
Yep.
in
Yep.
fucking Captain America?
It just doesn't. He feel like he really wanted to do this,
And he was like-
Captain America was a paycheck.
He was like, man, he's like, these motherfuckers paying over here.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Captain America still has to make another $100 million?
And it's already like at 25% of what it made its opening weekend. It's just not gonna make it. Not gonna,
Well, it made a lot of money. It's
Right.
made a lot of money. I mean, it's almost made $300 million.
They said that like
Where they're saying
the
with the
fall off
budget
in week 2 was
crazy.
So
And they're saying because of all the budgeting and the PR and marketing.
Yeah.
The budget I think they made the actual budget back, like the actual production budget,
okay.
but not all the extras, all the PR and marketing and da 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 da. And at this point, it doesn't look like. I mean, they'll probably make a little bit of money back from streaming, a little bit when it goes to streaming,
Yeah.
but not $100 million.
No, they're not gonna get it back.
No.
No.
It is tough. But as far as this movie goes, it had potential. I was like, all right. I was watching it. I was like, it looked all right. It had potential.
I mean,
Anthony Mackie, but then
I would say the cinematography was good. I would say I wish they would have done more of tell and not show. Yeah, I didn't need to see the bugs as much as I saw them because
Yeah,
once
yeah.
you see them, the CG's not great.
yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
When it's the CG with just the like environment, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's just whenever they interact with humans,
When people are there, it's like green screen.
yeah, you
for
can
sure.
see it. Yeah. I would say this. It does have that thing like Quiet Place where you're just like, it's like it's able to see your carbon monoxide breath,
Don't breathe and it can't see you.
and I was just like, okay, well, why don't you guys just carbon monoxide? Why don't you just build a carbon monoxide fucking machine
Or mask or something.
and just throw it out, and then they would go to the carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I
I get like you breathe it out, but like there's lots of stuff that you can make carbon. It's not like this is like turn the fucking car on.
Wasn't it crazy though that once she figures out what kills them,
She
there's just popping it just
and this she disappears.
Yep.
She disappears for like the last like 15 minutes. They're like, she dead.
Yeah.
And she just pop out of nowhere. She like, what up? Bow.
And it only takes one shot.
And
They shoot
it
them
goes like
once
this.
and they
It does
just
this. It goes.
pop.
I
Yeah.
was like, and you just at the end, it's like, we're taking it back. And it's like,
Yeah, this-
use the mountainside. She's like, kadoosh, kadoosh, kadoosh. I'm like, how fast do y'all make these goddamn guns?
But it's so funny though, because then like I was like telling Tara, I was like, well, wait a minute. And there's a after credit scene. Did you watch it? They're just sitting there and they have a telescope and they're looking up.
Oh yeah, and they see the
the aliens.
Yeah, they're like, that's what
Well,
they're for.
an asteroid's coming to Earth. And they cut, and I'm like, oh, so you guys are gonna make it too? No, you're not.
No, the fuck
No,
you
you're
not. Oh, the fuck you not.
Okay, well,
All right.
what did you grade it?
Not across the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Too.
All because of Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah, if it were like any other Joe Schmo, it would have probably been like a kick in the shin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else did you watch?
All right, I watched The Companion.
Okay, I saw you put that on.
This is starring Sophie Hatcher and Jack
I
Quaid.
heard good things.
It's actually pretty good.
Heard good things.
So Sophie
Make that thing.
Hatcher is the girlfriend of Jack Quaid in this, and spoilers, you find out that she's a sex robot.
Hell yeah.
But she doesn't know she is. She doesn't know she's a robot, and so
He a freak.
they have these. On a tablet, you can change their eyes. You can change their how smart they are. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Well, he has a set. She's pretty dumb, and so they go on a like a retreat. Well, it's not like a retreat. It's like a what you call it, a lake house.
Okay.
And out in the forest, and they go to this really rich guy, and we find out Jack Quaid had a plan that he was going to have her go over there to by the pool and be all sexy and stuff, and he was going to go, all right, well, you're a sex robot, so let's get it. And she's like, well, she doesn't know she is.
Yeah.
And so she ends up killing him, and he's super rich, and so their plan is that they're going to have the robot kill him and take all of his money. And well, she finds out that she's a robot, and she turns her smarts way up.
Oh, heck yeah.
And so it becomes like, you find out like most of the people in the movie have a robot friend and they don't know they're robots. And so like,
Is he a robot?
who? No.
Wait, I was gonna say.
So
He's like, no one knows, and he's like, and they're like, at the end, she's like, and now you're smart. He's like, oh no.
no, Jack Quaid has a friend that's there who's a gay guy, and you find out his partner is a robot.
Okay.
And so like they
So a lot of people's partners are robots.
yes, they send the robot, the gay guy's robot to
Fight the girl
to
robot.
fight the girl robot.
Yeah.
And so it turned her up. So like he's super aggressive and he starts killing the cops and shit that are coming to the lake house. And like, oh, it's crazy. But I thought it was good. The action's cool. And for it being an independent movie, I thought it didn't look independent. It looked like they spent
So
some money.
underrated.
Underrated.
Underrated. All right.
I would say
What we got?
I'm gonna go Knuckle Bump.
Show.
Knuckle Bump. I recommend it.
I might have to give it
Yes.
a
Give
watch.
it a watch.
A watchy poo.
All right, Brandon. What did you watch in theaters? Let's hear it.
Alright, we have What That Monk Do. What That Monkey Do.
You watched The Monkey.
I watched The Monkey.
This is based off the Stephen
Give me
King
that
short
monkey.
film or short story.
Hey, you could tell.
Oh, okay, there wasn't a lot to it.
They ran out real quick.
Well, you don't.
They was like, hey, we got about 15 minutes in us. All right. So this stars the dude from The Gentleman,
Okay,
the TV show, not the movie.
didn't watch it.
And then it's got other people in it.
So nobody really well known.
I think it did. I just don't remember.
I'll look it up real quick.
Adam Scott.
Okay,
He plays the dad.
okay.
Anyways,
You go ahead. You hit us. What it's about.
they get his dad brings home a monkey because he's a pilot as like a souvenir. Dad leaves. Monkey basically, if you wind it up, when it stops, it kills somebody.
Okay.
But you can't tell it who to kill, and it just kills someone.
Shit,
randomly.
Elijah Wood's in this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Elijah Wood is in it. You're right. Anyways,
The big guy's Theo James.
yeah, so it's like a Final Destination. It kills it in like a creative way.
Right.
Like a gun falls out of a closet and he kills him.
Yeah.
So essentially, he's got a twin growing up. He starts doing the monkey, and the main character kills his mom by accident because he's like, I want my brother. His brother's a fucking douchebag to him.
Oh, okay.
Like straight up piece of shit.
Okay.
And so he like runs because he's trying to kill his brother,
Uh-huh.
and he accidentally kills his mom. Of
course.
So the twin figures it out. Blah 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 blah. Anyway,
Anywho.
that they spend a lot of time as them as a kid,
Yeah.
like too much.
Yeah.
And then he grows up and he's got his own kid, and you find out the twin brother's alive, and he's in the city. The twin brother got the monkey.
I mean, I will say in the trailer they do kind of give the story like we had
It's
the
like-
monkey and we buried it and we thought it was dead.
It's
and
not.
Then
And
we
then
the monkey back.
But the brother got the monkey back.
Yeah.
Eventually, the monkey it's like supernatural. Like the monkey, like doesn't let him get back and then go back. Ugh.
Yeah.
Anywho, it's okay.
All right.
It's not bad.
How does it look? How was cinematography?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was all right.
It didn't look cheap.
The deaths were pretty cheap, and
Okay.
blood everywhere type thing.
Right.
It was okay. You know what I mean? I wouldn't like.
I mean, you've seen other Stephen King stuff. What do
You know what I mean?
Does it compare?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's better than like Pet Cemetery, the new
Oh,
Pet
the new Pet
Cemetery.
Cemetery was terrible.
I would probably throw it. It's literally like right in the middle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I would not watch in the theaters. It's definitely throw it on like a Friday, Saturday night.
It's not like it.
Yeah, no, I would give it. It's like a. God, it's not a knuckle bump, but it's not across the room.
It's got to be one of those two.
Yeah, I think I'd probably lean more towards not across. It's got some comedy in it. You know what, knuckle bump? I think because of the comedy.
Okay.
It's got some. It's got some jokes.
So you liked it then?
Dry humor. Yeah, the dry humor is what does it. The storyline is just dog shit.
Yeah.
It's dog shit.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. You got
All
one
right.
more.
All right. Oh, what's a?
Man, you get blown up over there.
Who did?
Is it a dentist emergency like you talked about?
Hey, they called me. Hey, the first one was like, Brandon, you need to come. It's your time. I'm like, gotcha. And then the second one was like, Antonio. I'm like, I was like, why this dumbass? All right. So the next one I watched, and I watched this, Trey, because people are saying this was the best movie that came out in February of this year. They're saying it's the best movie.
Hard Eyes.
And it's not Hard Eyes, Trey. I knew that was dog shit before I even went into it. It's called Last Breath. Woody Harrelson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just came out. The diver movie.
The diver movie, yeah. Okay, couple things. Not the movie I was expecting.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be like
It has Shang-Chi in it.
yeah. I thought it was going to be I don't know, something like they're in the Navy in like whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
You didn't watch
some
the
type
trailer then.
some type of I don't know. I didn't really watch the trailers. You know me, like
Well, can I tell you what I thought it was? And
Go
you
ahead.
tell me if it's right?
Yeah.
All right. So one of the guys gets stuck underwater and they go get him.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
But here's the crazy parts. Okay, so I was like, okay, there's no like monsters or nothing. I was like, so what's the catch here?
Yeah. How'd he get?
The first catch is
No air?
Trey. First, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm fucking talking.
Okay.
Dude, I hit it. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking press it right.
do it, man. Oh, y'all can still hear me. I'm still here.
No, I'll edit this bitch. I'll cut that shit out. Anyways,
Okay, go ahead.
So first thing that caught me off when I got there and I watched it. It's a true story.
Right. Based on true story. Yeah.
I didn't know. No.
Yeah.
No. I read all the stuff afterwards, and then I went and watched the documentary.
Yeah.
This movie is insanely accurate.
Okay.
Like, a lot of times, like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they got the concepts. But really, it's not. They're nah.
Yeah.
Even the fucked up part, and we'll get to the story in a second.
Yeah.
The fucked up part is the guy who Woody Harrelson's playing.
Yeah.
They could be brothers.
Very close, huh?
Like, they don't show him a lot, but they do pan to him at the guy at a wedding.
Yeah.
And you see him like, oh, I know, I'm the best. And you see him like, did Woody Harrelson go to this motherfucker's wedding? Like, what the fuck?
Nice.
But so essentially, what happens is they are there's scuba divers in it. It takes place in 2012.
Yeah.
And they repair. They do a lot of stuff like search and rescue and repairs, but this one is a repair on a on an oil pipeline.
Okay.
And so this guy's relatively new. The guy who from Shang-Chi, I feel bad not knowing the guy's name.
Yeah.
He's like the no nonsense kind of like been in the game for a little bit, like, prodigy type dude.
Okay.
And you have Woody Harrelson, like the funny but yet know it all, like knows everything.
He's the old school.
Yeah. And you find out as they're going down, Woody Harrelson's like, this is my last dive.
Yeah.
They told me I have to retire because I'm too old.
Yeah.
And you kind of learn about the whole pressurizing, where they get oxygen saturated, and you have to be pressurized, and they get in a big tube.
Right.
It's not like their bodies can adjust to being 400 feet under the water.
Oh, you do
They don't have to do that,
Oh.
right? So because they're pressurized, so their body gets used to it. I'm meant to they get saturated with oxygen, which is important.
Okay.
And so they go down there, the first ones. Immediately after getting down there, they to fix the oil thing. The ships, most people don't know this, but large ships especially have stabilizers.
Okay.
So like when you're on people I don't want to go on a cruise boat because I don't want the waves.
Right.
Well, that means your cruise boat is fucking broken.
Yeah.
Because they have stabilizers which stabilize it from being pretty much flat.
Yeah.
And keeps it in place. Like if you're anchored, you'll rip that anchor right off a ship that big.
Right.
And that's why they have stabilizers to keep it around where the anchor is. It's just to
right.
help. It's like an emergency brake almost.
Okay.
That's just again, a little bit about it. A little bit. But anyways, so they get down there. They're about to start.
Okay.
And all the stabilizers for the ship go, and so it starts dragging them right. And he's like, oh shit! So they start getting they're going. And I'm giving away the whole fucking thing, so fuck it. Because it's really interesting and it's crazy. So they're getting there. His tube breaks because the ship, first of all.
Oh, shit.
First of all, here's the one thing that I was like, bullshit.
Okay.
So, it's like a ship, and it's got a little, they call it the bell.
Right.
It comes down, and that's what Woody Harrelson's in. And they're in off of that, because air pressure, you can have water underneath, because air pressure, you can keep the water down here.
Right.
And be open. And so they go down, and then they go down another 50 feet of rope. And that they're on the bottom of the sea floor, right?
Right.
And so and it's just a hose with their power and their oxygen and CO2 to be able to.
All right.
And that catches on the little fucking rig or whatever on the ground in the seabed.
Yeah.
So they have no stabilizers, no rudders, no nothing. The only thing keeping this huge ship is the guy's air hose and shit. I was like,
well, he's fucked.
all right.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, son.
So I'm guessing Woody Harrelson's going to go down there and get his ass.
Nope.
You got to tell me the whole movie.
I'm telling it, Trice.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so it breaks. He's only got 10 minutes of oxygen, backup oxygen.
Yeah.
And it drifts hella far. And the guy says, "Get back!" He's like, because it's gonna break. He's like, the guy from Shang-Chi was like, "Hey, get back here because it's about to sweep you over there. Get here so I can come back and save you. I'll be right back." Because
Right.
he's good.
Yeah.
Because his thing gets caught, so he's like, that guy's gonna get. He's
gonna die. Yeah.
All right, shit's gonna break, and I'm gonna be back. So he gets back, and they're way off course, and the guy's sitting there. He's only got 10 minutes of breath, right?
Right.
They get 600 feet off course.
Okay.
And they've got to come back. They get it's a whole drama. They get the rudders. They get back.
Will they? Won't they?
Yeah, they get a little thing out, right? That's exploratory, and they're gonna pick them up. They're like, oh, we can save them with that because that has a longer cord.
Right.
But they're they get there, and the guy was smart enough, but actually dumb enough, smart and dumb at the same time.
Yeah.
Where he clipped himself into the side thing because he's like, I'm about to pass out. Let me clip myself in.
Yeah.
So I don't just fucking float off.
Yeah.
And so they would go to lift him up, and oh shit, his carabiner's on there. They're like, oh shit. So you have to wait for someone to dive down.
Yeah.
They dive down, they get him, and they're like, he's dead.
Oh man.
Because he was down there. I'm getting his body back because he was down there without oxygen for 21 minutes.
Oh yeah, he should have been brain dead or something.
29 minutes. 29 minutes. 11 minutes with oxygen, and then another 29 minutes without oxygen.
Yeah.
So they get him up, blah, blah, blah. It's sad.
Yeah.
Motherfucker starts breathing.
What? Nice.
And it's and they're like,
oh shit.
They're like, yo.
You should have been dead.
They checked everything. This motherfucker did not have oxygen for 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. 29 minutes.
Yeah.
And so he was down there for about 40 minutes.
Right.
And they're like, he gets up, he the CPR shit. He's sitting there looking at he's like this, and he's like, Dave, and they're like, yo,
it's just
a zombie.
Exactly. Yeah, shoot his ass. Yep.
And the cat, I had to look it up after and everything. They say no lasting. He physically fine, mentally fine.
Okay.
It's like one of those
Yeah,
things.
some weird shit.
They said the scientists still
Don't know what the
don't
hell.
know what happened.
Yeah.
Specifically, their guess is when you get cold, your body your body starts shutting itself down.
Yeah.
Because it's super cold down there.
Right.
But also because they were in that tube where it's super oxygenated.
Okay.
That they think he had so much oxygen in his blood cells that it was able to feed off that
Use
longer
that? Yeah.
than what normally should be allowed.
That's just crazy.
Which is why you see like the divers go
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're trying to oxygen the shit out of their blood.
Right.
And so I watched the documentary. I mean, it's crazy story. I just been way too long on this.
Yeah, you've been like 15 minutes.
But anyways, you have to watch it because it's like Deep Horizon. It's like all those like disaster type type. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like backdraft type things. You know what I mean? Like, and it's super cool. It's super crazy. They even go back. And he ends up going back and repairing himself with the whole team. Woody Harrelson, that his character goes down again.
All right.
Crazy.
I can already tell where you're going with this.
This is
A high five.
high five.
I fucking knew it.
Loved it.
All right.
Loved it.
All right. Well, that's good. So, you
That
know,
was a lot.
nobody got a dick in the dirt this time.
Nobody got a dick in the dirt.
We'll take it.
Good
We'll
for
take
them.
it.
Good for
All right.
them.
Well, we're about to finish this boy up strong. We're already over an hour.
Are we over an hour?
1 hour and 5 minutes already.
Oh shit! All right, let's jump right into the over under that this fucking thing works.
Not good.
Let's see media output.
Here we go.
It says it's connected.
Okay, we'll see.
Here we go. All right, we should do the.
When the world needed direction, it called upon its last hope. Two brothers, one studio. Hard to Entertain is proud to present Flashback.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Troy.
You already gave me a hint that was 2000s movie.
30 years in the trenches have taught me this. Everybody has a secret they don't want you to find. Find something on every one of them.
No, it's not Man in Black.
Ricky Coleman, 36 years of age. Her husband's a Baptist.
You're not gonna get it. I'm telling you right
no
now.
idea
You don't watch movies like this. You don't like these type of movies, and I love them.
The clinic, not the best job.
All right, 20 seconds. We can't go more than that.
Okay.
Runaway Jury. You ever seen it?
No.
Gene Hackman, Dennis Hoffman. First of all, R.I.P.
I like Jen.
First of all,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
In the arms of an angel. I might, Trey. I might throw his picture up. I might put his picture right here with some doves and some flowers.
Fly away with me.
That's terrible because we don't even know how I'm gonna die yet. Hey, yo.
It would be funny if you put the picture up and he's not dead.
He is dead. That's been in the news.
I know. I'm just playing.
God, that'd be terrible. Like just playing, he's undercutting. This is a courtroom drama. Essentially, they rig juries, and one of the jury members knows that they do that, and is like blackmailing the Gene Hackman's firm. It's called Runaway Jury. It came out in 2003.
Okay.
And it's
Highly recommended.
I enjoy them. It's like, hey, you know, who will win? You know, this battle, that battle. You know, what's in it for this person? I love Gene. I love Gene Hackman. He's iconic when it comes to 90s and early 2000s. I think he quit acting in like 2012. I want to say was his last movie. But love Gene Hackman. R.I.P. Seriously, on a serious note. Weird circumstances. Him and his wife both died. Were left alone for 9 days with their dogs. So obviously the dogs could have died by not eating, but dogs are gonna eat you.
They gonna do it. They gonna.
So it's weird circumstances. So I don't want to speculate.
Yeah.
But my guess, if I had to speculate,
Okay.
is he died. His wife was like, I ain't doing this.
Yeah,
And
but-
I was like, killed the dog.
She went with him.
Yeah, I was like, that's my guess.
So
Old age.
recommended.
Yeah, that's it's knuckle bump. It's good. It's not everyone's cup of tea for
Okay.
sure.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Him, you are guilty of capital murder by order of the state of Texas. You are sentenced to
Green
death.
Mile.
Nope.
You're my first visitor in a long time.
Oh, I watched it. I watched this. I didn't know. All right. Pause it. It's Trial by Fire.
Trial by Fire.
So I watched this, but I was like, it's new to me. I had never seen it.
It's new to me too.
And so I was like, do I put it in Premiere? Do I put it in Flashback? But I wanted to use this because this was that you would have never like if I hadn't watched that, I would have been like, I don't know what the fuck movie that is.
So this is
Based off a true story.
Yep.
Go ahead, Trey.
So
I spit a little bit.
2018.
This story's crazy.
All right. So
2018, but the story takes place in 92.
Yes.
93.
Starring Lauren Dent and Jack O'Connell.
The biggest one is Lauren Dent. Right?
Yeah. This okay, husband, boyfriend and girlfriend are they have 3 daughters, and one night while the wife or the girlfriend is working, the place catches fire in the morning, and
all 3 kids
end up dying in the house. The guy gets put on death row for supposedly setting his house on fire and not trying to save his kids. The Lauren plays she's kind of like an activist who kind of becomes intrigued.
She's like she's in a book club.
Yeah.
And she gets intrigued with this guy and like becomes his advocate. She's not a lawyer or anything like that.
Yeah.
She's just like an advocate.
And so she starts to believe that he didn't do it, and so she tries to find. You find out during his trial, his public defender didn't do shit for him.
Didn't do anything.
Let him just die essentially.
Got lied on constantly.
It's crazy because he gets really excited because he thinks he's gonna finally get out because they find evidence that proves that he didn't do it. That the space heater in the house
was with 99% is what did it.
And the wiring was faulty in it and caused a fire in the house. And there was nothing good or done.
Yep. And it was what was it? Bill Clinton that decided not to. He said, "I ain't."
It was it was
someone who we know of.
I'm not sure.
It's like when you hear the senator's name, you're like, oh, okay.
But
it's super sad because pretty much they postpartum or not postpartum.
They pardon.
They like after the fact say he most likely because you can't try someone who isn't alive, you can't be on trial.
Yeah, so they had enough evidence to prove that he didn't do it, but the prosecutor
won't go back.
They wouldn't go back
and the governor would refuse to.
He didn't even retry it.
Yeah, refused to listen, and last minute stays.
And so, I mean, the guy, it's sad because the girl is trying to, get him a pardon because he didn't do it, and so he's on death row, and he's he gets a lot of intelligence and starts reading and stuff, and it starts out with him and this one of the cops there. He doesn't really like him because they're like, oh, child killer.
That's who it is,
and so it ends up being it's real sad.
It's sad because he does love his kids, and it was literally like a freak accident.
Yep.
And his neighbor lied on him. A bunch of people lied on him, and it's just bad. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Rick Perry, the governor of Texas, and he's still the governor of Texas.
Yeah.
I believe.
So and they go on after towards the end of the movie. They say that Texas has the highest death row count in the entire country.
Yeah.
And they execute the most in the entire country.
And it's like it's hard because like for me, and we'll try to wrap this up, but for me, it's like, and we're fucking serious. I'm just like, if it's like cut and dry, no questions asked to a common person, it's almost like they just need like once if somebody goes on death row, like they just call up a random person, like you were going to do juries to trial, but you have to look at a case and say, hey. Without a question in your mind, this person, like if there's a question, like maybe that evidence didn't anything, you can't do it, But if it's like cut and dry, he was the cops came in, he was stabbing the dude in the chest, and he stabbed the cop, boom, dead.
Okay,
but like this where it's like there's no eyewitnesses, it could have the 1992 too. Like what the fuck? Imagine you taking evidence from anyone in 1992.
Yeah,
and especially. And then here's the fucked up thing.
Okay,
was like in the 80s, 90s, and even early 2000s, they relied heavily on pseudoscience.
Right.
Which even like I wouldn't say fire science is pseudoscience, but it's definitely not a concrete science. There's opinions, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
and they have a specialty guy that goes in there and goes, look. Those guys may have said they did all these fires. I know everything that happened. those guys were fucking dumb.
Yeah, they don't understand fires at all.
They didn't understand what was happening here.
He's like, and I'm not charging you because this guy didn't do it. And he's like, it's my way of giving back.
Yeah. And the biggest issue is that once the cops knew that the guy had kids and they had died in the fire, they automatically went after him.
Yeah, like, oh, he had to.
They never gave him a chance.
Yeah, the sheriff comes in and the fire marshal are like, oh no, this is and they found kerosene on the porch. They're like, yeah, next to a fucking grill.
Yeah, he accidentally knocked it over when he ran out of the building.
And then he was crying and everything, and initially the neighbor was like, oh yeah, he was distraught. He was crying. He was trying to get stuff out of his car to break the window. Yeah, because that's what he was doing. He's getting a tire iron out to break the window.
And then they interviewed her later on.
And later on, she's like, oh, he was moving his car and he was just sitting there. He was
trying to save his car from the house. And I was like, that's not what happened.
No, it's crazy. It's sad.
Super sad. But
sad. It was
highly recommended.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yes.
All right. I think that's it. Well,
did it.
It's another episode, a little long on this one, a little bit long. We've got 2 episodes coming out.
Yes.
When this one comes out, this one will come out like on. I'll probably put this out on what's today, Monday.
Yes.
This one will probably come out on Saturday, Saturday or Sunday.
They'll love that.
And we have 2 coming out this previous time. Give them a watch.
Yes.
Give them a listen. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Follow
us,
all
the medias. We appreciate you guys. All right, later.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.